Welcome to The Tonight Show. Childcare is set to get a boost in tomorrow's budget, but will it be the bonanza that everyone is hoping for? Fianna Fáil TD 2022. Foreign Affairs Minister Simon Coveney has accused the UK of shifting the playing field away from solving issues with the Northern Ireland Protocol. Politico Europe journalist Suzanne Lynch joins us with the latest, and later, used car prices are now nearly 50% higher than they were just before the onset of the pandemic in January of 2020, according to a new report. Motoring journalist with the Sunday Independent, Geraldine Herbert, and Brian Cook, Director General of the Society of the Irish Motor Industry, will be here to discuss. Get in touch on Twitter on our hashtag TonightVMTV. First tonight, Gardaí investigating the disappearance of Deirdre Jacob and other women who went missing in Leinster over 20 years ago, said a new search has begun because of unusual activity noticed on the evening she disappeared. A little earlier, I spoke to our Crime and Courts correspondent Sarah O'Connor, and I began by asking her about the very latest in this investigation. The creches at the moment in many places, because of this lack of places, they're not offering part-time hours to parents. So your choice is you send your child in 7 in the morning till 6 in the evening. You have to pay. You know, one case I heard today, €1,250 for one child. There's no choice, even if you... Back to a point that was made again by Francis earlier, just about the OECD spend. Like, is it not embarrassing that we are bottom of the table when it comes to investment in childcare in this country? And the debate in childcare, I know it's one that's going to go on and on. Even when we hear details tomorrow, there will be people tweeted saying, we've been debating childcare since this person's daughter was born. She's now 28. How long have we been talking about childcare costs? Another person says 20 years now. €5 for OAPs. One person said earlier on our news, just about enough to get a cup of tea and a scone. After the break, Politico Europe journalist Suzanne Lynch will join us for the very latest on the Northern Ireland Protocol. Welcome back. Now, the Minister for Foreign Affairs has said that each time the European Union comes forward with new proposals over the Northern Ireland Protocol, they are dismissed by the UK even before they're published. Well, joining me now is Politico journalist Suzanne Lynch. Suzanne, thanks. I mean, it was always serious. It's very serious, really, now. Are we on a collision course when we're dealing with this matter around the Protions are, isn't it, that you have to take to social media to go on back and forth about these matters and about these issues at hand? This could all be pretty serious for us here, though. I mean, if we're talking about the EU taking retaliatory action to what... When you look at how this has all played out this weekend, if we think we were getting anywhere and anything was going well with the protocol, it clearly isn't. There needs to be more done on behalf of the government here in order to show that, you know, what the system we have in place is actually good. Welcome back. Now, used car prices are now nearly 50% higher than they were just before the onset of the pandemic in January of 2020, according to a new report by online marketplace Dundeal.ie. Well, joining me now is thing, though, isn't it? Like, good value when it comes to cars, and we're looking at the whole green agenda and what we need to do, and look what the government needs to do. Do you think that needs to be made, that will make things, you know, friendlier for motorists should they wish to go green? Like we're going to see price rises at the pumps from tomorrow midnight, aren't we, under the new car? You know, in terms of when the incentives, are they big? Do they make buying that green car all the more? And just about those issues and around the supply and demand issues, do you think this is a short-term problem? We talked about, you know, Brexit and other, you know, other matters playing into it all, but do you think that we're going to see to trade in or trade up? What should they do right now? Because obviously if you're trying to sell your car, you might get good money for it, but then you're trying to buy a used car and you're going to pay for that too.